Okay, welcome if you're joining. Good morning, it's starting to warm up. Hi Jane, hi Rachel. Hi Marie. Hi Louisa. Morning. As you can see, we've had some croquet going on during the week in the background. Right, it's pretty much 10 o'clock, so I hope you can hear me. So if you haven't already can you grab a TheraBand? Or if you don't have one of these, a couple of cans of beans or water, something like that will do fine, okay? So let's start with our feet together, toes out, heels out, nice soft knees, and then hands to our pelvis. We'll just start tipping that pelvis backwards and forwards. From the side, just trying to get a curve in your back and then flattening that back. Good, and then find somewhere in the middle and then just slip your hands down a bit there and tighten those lower abdominals. Good, you've got some connection here. We're going to connect the ribs to pelvis. Feel the connection here and here. Keep those knees nice and soft. And we're going to keep that abdominal connection as we're warming up. Breathing in as we come up. Happy Good Friday, everyone. I'm not dressed like a frog. If you've just done Joe Wicks, you'd be pleased to know. Okay, coming into our foot series, keep that connection to those ribs. Let's take those arms wider. Good, think about that nice long back of our neck, shoulder blades down. Good, we're going to hold that here, shoulder blades down, neck nice and long. Keep the connection here. Breathing out, we're going to open through that mid-back. Good, breathing out. Keep your hips facing me. Good, one more each way. Go a bit further if we can. Keep those knees bent, heels off. Alright, keep those shoulder blades down. Push one heel down, opposite arm up. Keep those ribs connected. Starting to feel those legs, I am. One more each way. Good, lengthening up nice and tall, big stretch up. And a big reach out. Good, take a step wider. Feel your legs a bit more in a minute. Few squats. That's it, taking your bottom right down into your heels. Push up through your heels. Okay, we're going to hold here. If we can pop our hands onto our thighs here, a little cheeky hamstring stretch as well here. Sit down into the squat and then straighten those legs. So we're bending the legs and we're straightening. Good, just go easy if your hamstrings feel tight. You might not be able to straighten all the way, but just edging them straighter. Sit down into that squat. Good, 2 more. And from here down into our roll down, head tucked under here, weight on your toes, and we'll soften and we'll roll up. Good, let's roll those shoulders, feet slightly wider. We're going to breathe in, breathe out as we side bend. Let ourselves flop forwards and roll up. Good, breathing in, breathing out. Flop yourself forwards and roll up. Let's do 1 more each way. Breathing in, breathing out. Flop forwards and roll up. Last one the other way. Good, couple of shoulder rolls. Right, grab your band if you have one. Don't worry if not. Okay, you're going to step on that band there for me, soft knees, just roll those shoulders. Just do the same exercise if you haven't got the band, don't worry. Good. Big smile from me to you all. Hope you're all smiling. Right, let's sit down into that squat, connecting our ribs again. Okay, so elbows behind us, so shoulder blades squeezing together. Show you from the side here as well. So shoulder blades squeezing together, elbows going up behind us. Trying to open the front of your chest and strengthen those lower shoulder blades. 5 more from here. You can easily do this with your canna beans, just squeezing those shoulder blades together. Okay, we're going to hold this one. I want you to sit deeper into the squat and hold here, little pulses if we can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to the floor, straighten the backs of those legs. And we'll soften, keep hold of the band as you roll back up. Each vertebra stacking one at a time back up. Good, right, coming into our lunge, keep 1 foot on the band. Take a step back. Slight forward lean for our bicep curl. Shoulder blades down, ribs down, and straight arms back. Two more on this side, and then we'll do the same on the other. Keep that back knee low, work harder through that back quad. Good, let's switch sides. Okay, so make that band shorter if you want to make it harder. Bicep curl, back knee low. I hope you're all doing this, guys. 1 more. Excellent. Right, we can pop that band just aside a minute. Okay, a little bit of loosening up for the upper body before we do our shoulders. So shoulder blades down, hands in front. We're just going to rotate to open those shoulders, and then we're going to push those fingertips away. Good, just 2 more of these, and then we'll bring the band back into it for a little bit of shoulder work. 1 more. Okay, so we're going to do the same shoulder rotations now with the band. You can just do it with some beans if you've got beans, or little dumbbells if you've got some dumbbells. Shoulder blades down, ribs connected again, and breathe out as we open. one more. Right, if you've got the band, we did a similar exercise, but we're going to pop it around our pelvis. And we're going to cross those hands over, so a little bit lower. So nice and tight with that band, shoulder blades down, and same exercise again, just opening. Make sure you keep your shoulder blades down on this one, shoulder blades down, and open. One more, I think. And open. Good, right, again, pop that band aside. Right, a little bit of balance work now. So if you can balance maybe on your left leg. Oh, I forget when you're videoing, it's the same side, isn't it? So maybe your right one. Okay, so a little balance here, and we're going to side tap. Try not to touch down too much. Keep that neutral pelvis, keep that knee aligned. So very gentle tap down. Check you're nice and straight. Good. Bring that leg up and rotate through that hip. So you're coming up and out with that hip. Try not to touch down. Don't worry if you've got a bit of a clicky hip. Often it's just if you're a bit tight in your hip flexors at the front, which we do lots of stretching of that later on. You runners might have a bit of a clicky hip. Okay, now we're going to do a little dip, and we're going to do opposite arm to leg. Try and balance. All on this same side. Breathing out. Little dip, breathe out. Starting to feel it on that balancing leg, that's the idea. Okay, two more this side. Excellent. Right, get your balance on the other one, get that neutral pelvis, and try not to touch down, that little skating moves. Good, and up and out with that hip. This hip feels a bit looser for me. It's quite normal to have one hip a little bit more mobile than the other. Two more this way. Okay, nice little knee dip, opposite arm to leg, a nice lengthening there, coming up with that knee, dipping on the other on the standing leg. Right, two more, well done. Excellent, I think those quads deserve a good stretch before we come onto the mat. So that backward pelvic tilt, and breathe out as we take that leg back. Good, keep going on the other side. I hope you can all hear me. The backward pelvic tilt, taking that leg back. Good, really each out breath, take that leg back a little bit more. That pelvis backwards really opens the front of that hip, particularly if you have that clicky hip. That's when you need to really lengthen the front of your hip. Good, right, let's open those inner thighs. So nice wide stance, toes pointed outwards, nice big side lunge, and we'll rotate, finger up to the ceiling, or the sky for me. Breathing out. Good, breathing out. Okay, let's just do a 10-second hold on this side here. Each out breath just going a little bit more into that rotation. Little out breaths. A bit more into the side lunge. Good, and open that chest. We'll just do one more the other way. Okay, let yourself hang in the middle here. Knees are going to track out to the side, tucking your tailbone under as we roll up. Right, good. Let's come onto the mats. Hopefully you've got a mat. If not, you're on your carpet at home. Okay, you're going to cross your right leg in front of your left. Nice wide stance here. Soften those knees, and we're going to roll down here. So keep your head tucked under, straighten the backs of those legs. Good, soften our knees, roll back up. So keep as you are here. I'll just show you from the front so you've got those legs crossed. And then we're going to reach up. We'll have to look which side. So it's the left arm up and a nice big banana over. Good to stretch the side of our body here. Okay, one more out breath. Good, excellent. So switch the other way now. So you're going to have the right foot behind you again. Soften your knees, rolling down chin to chest. That's it, straighten the backs of those legs. Soften your knees as you roll up. Really good for you cyclists and runners that get tight in that ITB down the side of your leg here. So reaching up, shift your pelvis across and a nice big banana stretch over. Keep that back hip forwards. Good, right, now we come down onto the mats. Good abdominal sets coming into our planks to begin with. So soften those knees, rolling down. And we're going to walk ourselves forwards. So come onto forearms if you need to. If not, try and stay in that straight armed plank. Now we're going to try and come up into our frog. Open up those hips. Just come up a little way if it's too much, or try and come all the way up. Okay, let's add in a rotation for the next few. Open up. Breathing out. And we manage one more each side. Good, and then you're going to walk yourself back into our downward dog. Okay, if you've got tight hamstrings, alternate heels down. Good, let's hold both legs straight, head tucked under, get a really good backs of leg stretch. And we'll come forwards for one more. Elbows soft, connect those ribs. This time little bottom squeeze, little foot lifts. Feel your heel reach away from you. Yeah, bottom squeeze, heel reach away. Keep that back nice and still. Good, onto your knees, you sit back on those heels for a nice stretch. Let your head flop down. Right, we haven't quite finished with the leg work. It's a bit of a cheeky one, this one. So we're going to come into our lunge from here. We're going to have our arms up. We're going to tuck that back toe under. Slight backward tilt of our pelvis. Can you lift that back leg off a little bit and down? So here we go, straight up, straight up. Five more. Okay, hold there. Just because you're about to have lots of Easter eggs this weekend, I'm going to make it a little bit tough here. We're going to lift up and we're going to hold and we're going to rotate. Okay, so arms are in front. We're going to lift up, we're going to hold, we're going to rotate to your left. And back. You're going to do 2 more of those if you can. Hold, hold, hold. 1 more. Excellent. Right, switching sides. So that backward pelvic tilt. Toe tucked under. Straight up. Can't remember how many I did the other side. Let's do 2 more. Okay, we're going to lift and we're going to rotate. 3 rotations. Arms in front. Okay, coming up. Hold, breathing out. So when you want to rush, isn't it? Don't rush it. Strong, strong legs. One last one. Excellent. And relax down. Right down onto all 4s here. So we want to imagine that you've got a coffee in the small of your back. That's not going to spill there. So neutral pelvis, ribs connected. Breathing out opposite arm and leg. Okay, you've got the hang of that, haven't we? So let's hold here. Small circles, keeping that middle still. Size of a side plate circles. That coffee's still there. Okay, same on the other side. Excellent, give yourself a sit back on those heels. Right, down onto our tummy, running plank time. Shoulder blades down. Let's tip that pelvis backwards, come up into our plank. Okay, from here, alternate legs. Moving. If it's too much, just hold the static plank. Okay, relax down like that one, so we'll do 1 more. Can you all hear me okay? I hope you can. Please say if you can't hear me. Right, so shoulder blades down again, coming up. Same again. If you want to make it harder, just keep both up and then don't touch down. Really quick leg movement. Really strong middle. Okay, another 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Knees down, but perfect position for our half press ups. A bit more upper body strengthening today if you hadn't realised. Okay, coming down. And point your toes if you like on this one. Alright, that's 2. We've got 10 more, so we're doing 12 here. Shoulder blades down, elbows tucked in, makes it harder for those shoulder blades. 2 more. Good, now sit back on those heels. Okay, left hand onto right hand, reach forward, stretch that left side, keep your bottom down. And reach over to the other side. Okay, again, just working those shoulders and obliques now into our side plank. So we've got a few different options here. We're giving you the option of the straight arm if you would like, which looks like so. Okay, or onto your forearm. You can even come onto your knees if you like, or you can keep the straight legs. Lots of options on this one here. Okay, so we're coming up into your chosen plank position. We're going to hold here. Good, keep squeezing that underside up, makes it hard. You can reach that top arm away. Let's do another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. We're going to do quite a bit of glutes next week, so we won't do our clam this week. We'll save that for next week. We need the resistance hoop next week if you've got one, you know, one of the little loops. Again, don't worry if you haven't. Oh, set the neighbour's dog off. Right, coming up. Squeeze that underside up. Reach that top arm over. We've got another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Relaxing down. Well done. All right, now onto our backs. So we're going to start with our ribs to pelvis abdominals. So on this one, I want you to interlock your hands behind your head. Keep our feet down on this one. We're just going to come straight up, so keep that neutral pelvis. We're not tipping the pelvis backwards, keeping it level. Breathing out as we come up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Float your left leg to tabletop. Again, keep those hands interlocked. We're going over for 10 to the left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Right leg up. Feel those diagonal abdominals working. For a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Give those knees a hug. Little rock side to side if you like. Oh, the sun's coming out, lovely. It can be sunny in Yorkshire. Okay, keep those hands interlinked, legs into tabletop as we come straight up. If that's too much on your back, keep your feet on the mat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 10. Over to the left. We're going to just drop the right leg as we come to the left for 10. 2 more. Okay, same the other way for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And a 1. Good effort. Give those knees a hug. I've just got one more set of those to go. Okay, keep our legs straight this time. I got this one from Joe Whips, this one. I quite like this one. He was a frog today, if you were watching it. So we're going to have wide legs to start, yeah? Then we're going to bring them together and we're going to reach up. So wide legs, reach up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Give those knees a hug. Right, and for the obliques, what do I have in store this time? Right, we're going to do a bigger crisscross. So we're going to take our leg over as we drop, and we're going to alternate here. Right, halfway, that's 10. We've got another 10. Four more. 3, 2, and a 1. Well done. Nice knee rolls. Knees over as we look the other way. Take those ribs over. Same the other way. Good stretching our abdominals on our back. One more each way. Okay, shoulder bridge time, no head cushion. So let's take our toes out, heels a bit close to bottom. Tip that pelvis backwards, each vertebra coming up. So we're going to lengthen our neck. We're going to reach our arms overhead. So feel your ribs connecting to pelvis, bottom up, knees lengthen away. Really nice one to open the front of those hips if they're tight. Good. From here, we're going to drop one side of our pelvis to relax one bottom, come back level, relax the other side, come back level. So feel this side and then the knee lengthen away on that side to bring you up. You're dropping, you're reaching that leg away. You're dropping, you're reaching away. Reach your fingertips away as well. Get nice length. Good. One more each side. Right, really lengthen yourself and then each vertebra coming down. Good. Arms back down by your side. Right, this time we're going to come straight up and then we're going to mobilize down. We're going to come straight up, mobilize down. So pelvis going fast up and mobilize back down. Fast up, mobilize down. Up, down, up, down. One more, up and down. This time you're going to mobilize up And we're going to hold up. Okay, from here, can we straighten alternate legs? So ribs down, pelvis up, pelvis level. You can pop your hands on your pelvis if you like. Staying nice and level, really strong glutes. Knees are level. Good, we've got 4 more from here. Keep up, keep up, keep up. I know those of you that would be dropping, that I'd be correcting, so keep up, keep up, keep up. 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Excellent. Arms back overhead and mobilize yourself back down. Right, one last bridge. You're going to peel back up. We're going to hold up. We're going to straighten our left leg. We're going to keep up, so straight up, heel down for 3, 2, 1. Mobilize yourself back down. Good, back up. Lovely mobilizing our spine here on this one. Good strength for our glutes. We're going to come up for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to do that one last time. We're going to mobilize up. And again. 3, 2, and a 1. Mobilize down. Good. Back up. And a 3, 2, 1. And mobilize yourself back down. Well done. Pop that head cushion under if you've got one. And stretch those glutes. So right foot onto left knee. Give that leg a good hug. Each out breath, trying to relax the muscle, hugging up. Good. The left leg you're hugging, take it to the left a little bit and hug up there for a couple of breaths. Get that outer bottom stretching more. How are we doing for time? We're okay. About another 5 or so minutes if we're okay for that. Hope you've not all escaped already for your coffee. Stick with me, just 5 more minutes. Okay, that's the right bottom stretch. Stretch that right hamstring. Come up the leg if you can. Good, one more stretch. Okay, left foot onto right knee now. Open the hip, hug that leg towards you. I think the kids have returned from their dog walk, so you may well have some kids in the garden in a minute. And a dog. Right, we're going to take this right leg out to the right a little bit and hug up. Good, lengthen through both legs, reach both heels away from you, stretch that hamstring. Right, we've got a couple more abdominals in store for you. So legs up. You can come up into an abdo prep if you like, or keep your head on the mat on this one. Right, we're going to come up and we're going to take arms back with alternate legs away. If it's too much, you can even put your hands behind your head, but then you're not doing the arm movement. So it's arms back and forwards. Keep those ribs pushing down. Abdo prep to make it harder. Another 6 from here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Well done. Give those knees a hug. Okay, last set of abdominals coming up into our seated obliques. So, knees together on this one. You've got good hamstring length, straighten those legs. Mine are not that great. Okay, lengthening up tall, breathing in, breathing out as we come back down. Okay, we're going to hold here and we're going to open, breathing out. I'm going to come up in between on this one. So come down and open. Come up. Your abdominals are helping you up. Down and open. Further you go back, obviously the harder it is for those abdominals. Use your abdominals to roll you back up. Just do 4 more of these. Oh, it's going to be a lovely day. 1 more each side. Okay, then you've got the joy of holding here. So, imagine you're carrying a watermelon for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Right, let's bring yourself up onto your knees. Last stretch, hip flexor stretch. So you're going to reach up tall, you're going to tip that pelvis backwards, and you're going to push that hip forwards. And then side bend over to that side. And extend back a little bit. Excellent. Same on the other side. Backward tip of that pelvis. Reach up, push that hip forwards. Side bending over. And up to the ceiling, a little bit of extension there, open that chest. Okay, just tuck those toes under. For some of you who hate that, stiffen those big toes. Tuck your toes under and sit back. Stretching those big toes a little bit. Stretch your plantar fascia at the bottom of your foot. Good, let's stretch the backs of our legs again. Soften our knees, rolling up. That's lovely. Just give yourself a nice stretch. Right, that's the end of the session for week 2. Brilliant. Thank you very much for joining. You deserve a coffee now. Water first and then coffee. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you all back next week. So just bring your little TheraBand hoop if you've got one. Again, don't worry if you don't, you can still do the exercises. Have an amazing Easter weekend. Stay safe, everyone. Bye.